This is Jamie Drummond for Good Food Revolution. Today I'm very fortunate to be speaking with Augusto Boffa, who is joining us from Pio Cesare in Piemonte, I guess. So you have vineyards in both Barolo and Barbaresco, but your winery is located in Alba. Now, your house is very well known the world over as you have quite a grand history. Would you mind explaining a little about the history of the house?
Yes, Pio Cesare was our great-grandfather, and he was a grower born in Mango, a village 15 kilometers far away from Alba. In 1881, he decided to buy a house in Alba and to move from Mango to Alba. And in this place started the history of the Barolo, and after the history of the Barbaresco, of the Barbera, Dolcetto and Moscato, that are the variety most important in the Langhe district.
Now, why did he choose to purchase a property in Alba?
He purchased the property in 1881, and he decided to buy this out there because at those times the only way to ship the wine was the train, by train, and in Alba there was the railway station.
I see.
So was the reason. And then now we decided to continue and to stay in Alba. Is an old house that was built during the Napoleonic period, and now we are also studying to a little bit enlarge or to reorganize a little bit the winery.
So you have let's say 70 hectares.
Yeah, 70 hectares of vineyards in the Barolo and the Barbaresco, and was Pio's father, Giuseppe, my uncle, that decided in 1960 start to buy not only grapes but land, because at those time, at the beginning, there was only few producers and all the other were growers. In the 60s, he understood that the trend was changing, and more people start to press his own grapes and to make his own wine. So he decided not only to buy the grapes but to buy the land. We start with the Ornato estate in Serralunga in the Barolo, then with Il Bricco estate in Barbaresco, and after 55-60 years now we have this 70 hectares, and the last acquisition are 10 hectares in the Monforte area called Mosconi. At this moment, our needs, in our opinion, are finished, are enough. So with this land, we can produce all the wines that we think we need and with the quality that we want to have.
So for the time being, you're quite happy as things are?
Yes. Right now, yes. Then we will see, because also the daughter of Pio, my cousin, that she's 20 years old, she decided to join the company a few months ago, and so the fifth generation is now on board, and so we have also to work harder just to live our winery in a perfect way.
Now, with your pan-generational family working with the house, would you say that the wines were very, very traditional? Or is there a contemporary leaning in them also?
But we want to respect the tradition, because we have always been considered a very classic and traditional producer. In the same times, we also have a little bit open mind with something a little bit more modern. We are focused on the classic Barolo, on the classic Barbaresco that are made with grapes coming from different locations, that is the respect of the tradition, but in the meantime we also produce Il Bricco Barbaresco, that is a single vineyard, Ornato Barolo, that is a single vineyard, Fides Barbera d'Alba, that is a single vineyard, and the Pio di Lei Chardonnay, that is also a single vineyard of Chardonnay coming from Il Bricco estate. So we want to keep the tradition and at the same time to pay also attention at what is a little bit more modern and more appreciated from a certain part of press and consumer.
I always find it interesting to find out how much of a winery's production is consumed domestically. How much of your wine is consumed within Italy, and how much goes out for export?
The consumption in Italy is roughly the 20-25% of our total production. The second market after Italy are the United States.
I see.
And then Canada and Germany and Switzerland are also very good markets.
What do you feel the common perception is of both Barolo and Barbaresco these days?
In this day, the perception is very good, and probably a little bit more for the Barolo than for the Barbaresco. And within that, in the world, we see that together with the Amarone and with the Brunello, all the top hotel, top restaurant has to in the cart of the wine, the list of the wine, they need to have a Barolo and Barbaresco. The competition is really strong, but the quality is a premium for all the producers. For us, it's important to try to maintain and to increase the quality of our wines.
I always find this a very interesting question to pose to Barolo producers. How long do you think one should keep one of your Barolo before it is ready for drinking?
But the Barolo, the Nebbiolo, in the past was a variety that was aged 10 years in the cask before bottling the wines. In this moment, it's not possible for many reasons to age as long as in the past these wines. But I think that after 7 or 8 years, the wine reach its evolution. Then he maintain for other 10, 12 years the same quality, the same style, and then it's going down slowly and slowly. So I think that after 10 years, the wine is at the peak of its expression, and it maintains a little bit of the fruitness and the freshness, and sometimes you have still the perception of something more complex and more evoluto.
What is the oldest wine you have tasted from your house?
I tasted the 23 and the 27 many years ago. We have a library with bottle coming from 1909, 1916, and they are interesting wine. But I think that the Barolo and the Barbaresco from after the 50 are already enjoyable. The other are something curious, nice, but not really the wine that we are used to drink when we drink a 62, a 64, a 71, a 74. That are the top vintages of the past.
Augusto, thank you very much for joining us at Good Food Revolution today. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you very much, and I hope that today at the tasting you can also enjoy the wines, the more new wines that we will pour.
Superb. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Ciao, grazie, thank you so much.